Friday Night Live. I'm just gonna give myself a minute to make sure I come live on my computer as well. So far nothing, I'm just seeing my Friday Night Live logo. I don't know if you noticed, there's a picture of my sweet dog Mila down there in the bottom left. And we had to say goodbye to Mila today, this morning. It was a little rough. She's been a really, really good dog. We haven't had her, I mean, she was only 7, but she was a good dog, and she had a tumor, and the vet didn't think it didn't look very promising, and it wasn't in a very good area that was probably going to yield any good results no matter how much we spent. So we made the difficult decision that once it got really hard for her, we would let her go. So that's what happened this morning. So that was sad. That was rough. Rough way to start the weekend. But now I'm at the campground, which is my happy place. So that's good. That's a needed distraction. As is, and speaking about distractions, my Get Well Soon fundraiser is a distraction for people undergoing cancer treatments. So cancer treatments can take their toll physically when you're going through the treatment. Say if you have chemo at the cancer center or wherever you're having your chemo, it can be hours that you're tethered there getting the treatment, and there's only so much you can do. You can move around a bit, but although the support person that I spoke to said she's seen people do a lot of things while tethered to the chemo treatment. So she thought crafting would be a great way to bide that time. And also afterwards, a couple days afterwards, you usually feel pretty yucky and don't have a lot of energy. And so I thought people could make a card one at a time if need be, and then they'd feel like they'd accomplished something, and it would again be a distraction for them. So that's how my Get Well fundraiser came to be. And I'm going to show you tonight, we're going to walk through one of the kits, and this is the kit By Your Side, and it is pet themed, so I thought that was appropriate. It wasn't what I was going to do tonight, but it's pet themed, and so I thought that's what I would do. So I'm going to turn you down. And don't forget to say hello in the comments. Sheila and Ann already have. Let me adjust this now. Oh, I got some icky shadows. Let's see if I can work in the light. I think if I move this. All right, I think. Ooh, let's see. How can I get this so I can get in the light better? It's always a bit of an adjustment when I'm first camping. Figure out what I can do, what I can't do. All right, so I've got my computer off to the side. Hi, Ruth. Nice to see you. Hey, what's the weather in Florida right now? It's gorgeous up here. So I'm in Milton, New Hampshire, and it was low 70s today. Cloudy and sunny, kind of mix. Beautiful breeze, no bugs. It is absolutely perfect out here. I suspect it's a little bit different weather in Florida. So this is the By Your Side kit. And so my fundraiser has 2 types of kits that I'm sort of highlighting and I think would be good for cancer patients. And kits are good for anybody, but this By Your Side kit is a stamping kit. So people will get a stamp set that they can use afterwards. And I just love these little paw prints here. I think they are adorable. So these little kitty prints and little doggy prints. If it were my dog, Mila's print, you'd see little nail marks too, because she had the longest nails and they had to be dremelled to get them shorter. Hey, clicky, clicky. She was just really clicky on the floors all the time. Ouch. Almost stabbed myself. Probably did a little bit. So the trickiest part, these kits are all inclusive, but sometimes you need a pair of scissors. And sometimes you need a pair of scissors to cut some twine. And sometimes you need them just to get into the kit themselves, or the ink. All right, so I'm in. That's good. So this particular kit comes with an old olive ink pad, and it's just a little ink spot. Kits are perfect for me for traveling when I'm camping, because I wasn't really going to be thinking too much today. So I just grabbed a kit and I went, and I knew this one would be a good one. And so let's see. In this kit, we're going to be able to create 8 cards, 2 of 4 different designs. And I have seen this kit in use once before. I did a fundraiser, not a fundraiser, I did a kit together at a bank. So there was a bank team, Partners Bank in Springvale. And for a team activity, they did a kit together. And they could choose whatever kits they wanted. And so somebody there chose this kit to do. And I thought, oh, that's adorable. So it comes with everything that you need. So here are some dimensionals. Ruth. Well, it definitely wasn't hot here, but it was beautiful. But just think, when it's nice there in Florida, it's going to be cooler here, which I don't actually mind either. But you've also got these nicely sized heart sequins. I guess that's what you'd call them. They're like sequins, only they're heart-shaped and they're rather large. You get a Stampin' block, and then you get some layers, and these happen to have some punch-outs on them. So I'm going to wait and read the directions to those. So I'm going to sort this. So some of the stuff will get sorted out of view. You've got envelopes, and this little circle right here will be great for a paw print. And you've got some other little layers. Very nice fall colors here. Some banners. Here's some other card layers. And then you've got these adorable little die cut animals. None of them look like Mila, and neither cat looks like one of my cats, but they're all very, very cute. And here's a little tip for you. If you keep all those together, they're very easy to punch out all at once. In fact, they're generally easier to punch out all together because they're thicker. You can press a little bit harder. So those die cuts all come out pretty easily. Now also in the kit, you will, on the back of this chipboard, which you can stamp on the back, there's a QR code. This says SU Beginner. You can learn some stamping basics if you've never stamped before. And here is where you can go to the kits page and actually see kits being put together. And sometimes you have to just scroll to find the particular kit that you're working on. But sometimes, maybe it's the paper pumpkin one you have to scroll. But this one probably takes you right to this kit's link. So let's go ahead and just create a card. Now, because Mila was my beloved doggy, I'm going to do one of the doggy cards, I think. And I think I'm going to use this one right here because he's just kind of cute. I mean, not that the Basset Hound isn't. He is too, but we'll just do that one. So you have a bunch of instructions here. So card number 2 uses this fallish kind of base. Tells you all the pieces you need. You're going to need your ink spot. You got that. You're going to need your block. Got that. You're going to need the I'll always be by your side. Well, that's not exactly right. However, I will say that while she was alive, Mila was always by my side when I was around. We were joking today how it's going to be weird going home and pulling into the yard because she would always have to be the first one in the house. So if she's outside waiting for us, like she would just run past us up the stairs. Like, I mean, honestly, you had to know it was coming. Otherwise, it could have been dangerous. And she had to always beat us in there. You're going to need one of these little banners. And they give you, in this case, they give you 12 banners, but you're only making 8 cards, so there's room for mistakes. Not that we ever make mistakes. Never make mistakes stamping. They're just creative opportunities, right? And then you need one of these little round things with this removed. This probably comes into play somewhere else. And maybe it doesn't, which I guess it doesn't, but you can use it somewhere else for sure. And you're gonna need, I'm gonna use the doggy, so I need one of the little doggies. So I got him. And I need a heart. So my heart's right here. There we go. So now I'm gonna turn to the page that has the little dog on it. And it's gonna tell you, you've gotta ink up these stamps, and it shows you where you're going to put them. So, all right, I'm gonna do the I'll always be by your side first. And I need my ink spot. Oh yeah, I only opened one side. Ink. Sorry, it's just green. I now have a green thumb, everybody, because I really don't. I really, really, really don't. So, Ruth, look at, I need to just pay attention. When your stamps are new, it's hard to tell, and when your blocks are new, it's hard to tell which side is which. I just inked the back of the stamp block. I didn't ink the stamp itself. All right, silly me. All right. Now let's ink the right side, shall we? Now, because this is the first time I've gotten this out, I'm gonna wipe the whole thing off. There might be some residual stuff from manufacturing. So I'm just gonna wipe that off. I'm gonna ink it up, and I'm going to stamp it on my mat here. And then I'm gonna ink it up for real and stamp it on my banner. Now you can see that the banner side of it is actually on the left, so it's just like we have right here. And it looks like we have to leave a little bit of room for that heart. Rock that a little bit, but there we go. Oh, looks like I got a little bit, it was still a little bit wet. But you know what? That means here's that opportunity to use an extra one. We'll see which one I like better. It also could be that my ink spot's pretty juicy. I did notice when I was, yeah, it's pretty juicy. I'm gonna get rid of some of it. It's really juicy. Well, when I went out to the Stampin' Up factory last August, we got to see them inking up, and they do have some kind of tolerance for, you know, what's too inky and what's not inky enough. It was kind of fascinating, actually. All right, so I'll always be by your side. And now we also need our paw print. So let me get my, I just had the stamp. Where'd the stamp go? Oh, it's on my computer. I'm gonna clean this, put it back where it belongs. Ruth said when it's nice here, meaning nice in Florida, it's gonna be white where I am, which means it's gonna be nice here, Ruth. I like the white. I think it's beautiful. I don't have to shovel or snow blow either, which I know makes a difference. All right, so we're gonna take this little paw print here, and we're going to stamp it in the corners. So the corners of this round piece that is somewhere. We'll get a new one out. We're gonna stamp that right up here. I really need to take some of this ink, even more of this ink off, I think. It is really juicy. I should have just brought my full-size pad, but as I told you, I wasn't really thinking a whole lot today. And then we're going to put one down here. Yeah, that's much better. And we're going to take one and we're going to put one right in the lower corner of our card base. Like that. And we may as well do one on an envelope, right? Because there's a spot right here for it. So I'm going to ink up again. And we're going to just put a paw print right in the middle there. All right. So now it's going to tell us what to do next is you're going to put, and these look like little hexagons, and if you can't really see them, because they're open, like it's a line art with openness to it, I know it is a dimensional and not a glue dot. The other reason why I know it's a dimensional and not a glue dot is because there are no glue dots in this kit. So you're going to put a dimensional on each one of the four corners here. Oh, here's my other one. Look at that. So I'm going to take one here and here and here and here, and you get plenty of dimensionals. You don't have to worry about running out. You're going to put dimensionals on the banner as well. So let's go ahead and get that banner out. Which was the good one? This was the good one. We're going to put dimensionals on either end there. And then we're going to take our little puppy dog and we're going to put a few there as well. So we'll put one near his tail and down by his head. All right. And then it's just a matter of assembly. So let's go ahead and start with this piece first. Take our dimensionals off. And I was just over your way. I'd forgotten to shop for camping, and so I went to, we also had some gift certificates to Market Basket. Can I just say, I don't like Market Basket. I know the prices are supposed to be fantastic, but I just don't like the experience of Market Basket. It's too much for me. Like, people go people don't know how to drive their carts. It's weird. Every Market Basket I've always been in, it's been the same way. And it's just, it's so crowded, which I do not like either. All right, so now we're going to put this down here, right near the bottom a bit. You know what? I think this is not square. Is this not square? Let me see. Oh, it's not square. I put it on the wrong way. Oh well, looks good to me. Looks fine. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. So I'm going to just carefully pick these up and rotate it 90 degrees. I was wondering why they had so much more room. And now I've got my paw prints going the wrong way. It's all right. Nobody knows what's the wrong way and what's the right way, right? The animal making these two front paw prints certainly don't exactly know what's going on. I would probably add maybe a couple more, maybe not. And we're gonna put our little puppy dog like this. Look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. And then we're gonna put, we're gonna snake this under here a little bit. No, we have to bring it up higher, don't we? We have to bring it up higher because, let's put this one on first. And then we'll know where we're going. That looks good. And now we're going to put this right up here like that, just peeking over. And now we just need one of those little hearts. Oh, you're not a fan either, huh? And you're probably the only other person I've ever met that didn't like Market Basket, or at least that's told me that. So thank you for letting me know I'm not alone. Oh, man. All right, and so there is our card. Look, Quest, it's a weird dog. And Jeffrey, are you saying that you do like Market Basket unless it's a payday? Yeah, I can see that. And I think he was probably busy because it's a Friday night and, you know, people got to have stuff for the weekend. But there's our little doggy. He's pretty darn cute. We could make another one really quickly. Yeah, let's make another one really quickly. We'll do one of the kitty cats. We'll get the same setup going here because I've already got this one punched out. So we'll get this kitty with a little ball of yarn. Tried to make my cats say goodbye to my dog today, and my cats don't really like my dog, so that didn't go so well. I mean, it was fine. It was no World War III, but there was not a lot of happiness. Okay, so we're going to get our little paw print out again. We're going to do it right this time. I'm going to ink this guy up, and we're going to put him right here. And then we're going to make sure we know how this one goes. Okay, so I've got plenty of room in the top and the bottom, so that's how this goes. So I'm going to stamp up here and in the lower right. All right, so let's weigh in. I know some of you have cats and some of you have dogs and some of you have both. Tell me, if you could only have one type of pet, what would it be? A cat or a dog? I used to be strictly a dog person. But then I had cats, and I couldn't really have a dog where I lived the first, when I was younger. So I just had my my cat. I actually had two cats. I'm going to do You Make My Heart Happy. Even though it says I'll be by your side, I'm going to stamp something different because I like the sentiment. So having the cats, they're really pretty cute and they're so easy to take care of. So I kind of came around to the cat camp. But there's nothing like a little dog, because boy, they just exude love from every pore of their being. You can ignore them and they don't care. They're just gonna be right there and try to make you smile. All right, so now we just need to put it all together again. So we need our dimensionals. So let's see if you guys are weighing in. Sheila's cat, Jeffrey's cat, Anne's cat. Ooh, lots of cats. Now, I know Anne has one cat and one dog, I think. And Jeffrey, do you have a cat? And I know Sheila has one cat. Ruth, you got any pets? All right, this might be a tad bit high. I don't think I want to see that rust in there. Let's move it down just a tad, just a tad. Yeah, that's good. And we'll put this on dimensionals. Yes, Anne has one of each. I have 2 cats now. Matthew has informed me we will not be getting another dog. That's what he says. That's what he says. Erin, on our way back from the vet, said, hey, what do you think? Maybe we should just go take a look at animal welfare. And I'm like, no, we are not stopping there today. I cannot handle it. My husband knows that just look is actually code word for we're coming home with a new pet anyways. That's what Erin and I always do whenever we've gone to just look and see what, see all the cute things that are there. We always come home with something. Once it was a dog, once it was a cat. So Peter's not too fond of some of the visits that I make to that place. And this little cat's just having lots of fun on his back with that ball of yarn. So cute. So cute. And you can stamp some paw prints on the inside. Let's do that because that's cute. Oh, we got to get a kitty cat print though. Like there's a little bone for a dog and there's a little fish for a cat. So cute. Really cute stamp set. Really cute stamp set. Oh, sounds like my husband's starting the fire. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, sorry. I didn't know I was frozen. I was frozen because, everybody, you know why I was frozen. Because my camera's on low battery. I was charging it right before I came on. But not enough, apparently. All right, so there we go. Cats do take less room in the bed. And they purr you to sleep. Yes. Cats are much easier to sleep with. My dog used to sleep between Peter and I and are like, all right, dog, you got to go. There's just not enough room in this queen size bed. So here are 2 of the 8 cards that you can make from this kit. And this, again, this is one of the kits that I'm offering as part of my Kit Well Soon fundraiser to benefit those undergoing cancer treatments, doing that all this September. And so if you would like to participate, and Jeffrey, Jeffrey and Sheila's participating as a team member, and Jeffrey just got some kits. Thank you very much. And Ruth was actually the first person that got some kits to go towards this. So thank you very much for your support. And I appreciate you. Oh, let me turn you around. Here I am. I appreciate you. Thank you for shopping, for stopping in tonight and watching my cute little card making session using the By Your Side kit from the Kits collection. I will be coming to you Tuesday, I guess, with Tuesday night, with Technique Tuesday on Tune In Tuesday. So I hope you'll join me again on my YouTube channel. I only have a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing, so that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend, is coming up with those designs so I can execute them in time for Tuesday. I will see you later, and have a great weekend, everybody.